Hello, hello! Pizza Pax here, and we're back with the third and final pre-constructed deck from Disney's Lorcana, the first chapter. This is the Emerald and Ruby deck, which is faced by Cruella de Vil and Aladdin. Let's see what you get in here. Alright. As with the other decks, you get a fully playable deck, a randomized pack of Lorcana, the first chapter, one booster pack, the quick start rules, which are really helpful for learning the game, the layout card, which is basically half of the play area, and then a set of damage counters and a lore tracker, which goes along with the little in-play map. A nice little way to start. Alright. See what you get in the actual deck. Okay. Alright, we have Aladdin, Prince Ali. We have 2 copies. Then there's Cruella de Vil, miserable as usual, in foil. It's a nice subtle foil. Then we have Aladdin, Heroic Outlaw. Now this one actually sees a bit of competitive play from what I've seen from some of the early decks. So, very good card overall. We have Duke of Wesselton, Opportunistic Official. And there's 2 copies. There's Horace, No Good Scoundrel. We have 3 copies of that. There's Iago, Loudmouthed Parrot, with 1 copy. There's Jasper, Common Crook. Horace is from 101 Dalmatians. Iago is from Aladdin. Jasper is also from 101 Dalmatians, if I remember correctly. There's the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. Mad Hatter, Gracious Host, which in the Learn to Play games, Mad Hatter was very strong. You get 3 copies of Mad Hatter. Then there's Megara, aka Meg from Hercules. We get 1. Oh, this is Meg pulling the strings, and we get 3 copies of Meg. And there's Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Pilot, which is a reference back to Steamboat Willie, the original Mickey Mouse before he was Mickey Mouse. And we get 1, 2, 3 copies. And there's Peter Pan, Never Landing. From Peter Pan, of course, we get 2 copies. And there's a song Mother Knows Best from Entangled. We get 3 copies of Mother Knows Best. There's Stampede, which for my generation was a truly traumatic moment, seeing what happened to Mufasa. But we get 2 copies of Stampede. There is a copy of Steal from the Rich, which I believe that's from Robin Hood. There's Vicious Betrayal, which goes along with the Stampede. Of course, from The Lion King, and you get 2 copies. There's Stolen Scimitar from Aladdin. You get 2 copies of that. Then there's Aladdin Street Rat from Aladdin, of course. You get 1, 2, 3 copies. Then there's Captain, Colonel's Lieutenant. And I believe this is from Aristocats? Honestly, not sure. I can't remember what this is from. It might have been, it might have been from the Mr. Toad and Ichabod Crane, but I don't remember. 1, 2 copies of Captain. Then we have Donald Duck, Boisterous Fowl. The Donald Duck cartoons, we get 2 copies. We have LeFou, Instigator, from, I believe, Beauty and the Beast. There's one LeFou. We have Pongo from 101 Dalmatians. We get 3 copies of Pongo. And Rapunzel from Tangled. It's Pongo Old Rascal is the specific version. We have Rapunzel letting down her hair. And you get 3 copies. We have Scar, Fiery Usurper, which I believe this is from the second Lion King movie, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember there ever being a fiery Scar, so it may have been from the first one, and I'm just not remembering it well. But we get 2 copies of Scar, Fiery Usurper. And we have Sergeant Tibbs, Courageous Cat. Now this, I believe, is from Aristocats. We get 3 copies of Sergeant Tibbs. Then there's Stitch, Abomination, from Lilo and Stitch. You get 1 copy of that. There's Dragonfire. I believe this is from the Black Cauldron. Maybe from the Sword and the Stone. It's supposed to be Maleficent. I genuinely can't remember which movie Maleficent was originally from. It's just out of my brain for some reason, but I think it's from the Black Cauldron. But it's been so long since I've watched some of the older movies that I don't really remember. But you get 3 copies of Dragonfire, which is a fantastic card. He's got a sword with Abu. Abu. From Aladdin, and you get 2 copies of He's Got a Sword. And there's Shield of Virtue. Not entirely sure, but I believe this is from the Black Cauldron. There's 2 copies of Shield of Virtue. So overall, very fun starter deck, and has quite a few, good cards to build from. So if playing competitive Lorcana is something you're interested in, please leave a comment down below. This is about the extent of the Lorcana content I'm planning on making for the time being. At least until September 1st, when Lorcana is more broadly available. Currently, it is restricted to game stores only, and it's been very difficult to get my hands on. So, something to consider. Also, there's been a bit of controversy with online sales. Apparently, the boxes can be opened without breaking the seals, and there are some unscrupulous sellers that have been opening or have been getting booster packs out of the boxes, weighing them, and doing nefarious things, and then repackaging and reselling boxes. So I'm leery of online sales at the moment. Additionally, these cards appear to be very easy to counterfeit, just because they appear to have little to no built-in security features, so that is a concern. Make sure if you are buying Lorcana products that you buy them from a reputable source, preferably your local game store. And that's if you know and trust your local game store. So, just something to consider. But as always, thank you for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, until next time, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.